Welcome everybody, Sci-Fighter here. We're gonna get on with another Sci-Flight. It's been a little while since we've done one, and that's something I need to work on because I'm trying to practice for the Evergreen Cup, and that's where we are. We're against Doctor today, and I've made some tweaks to the list since we flew it last, so let's see what we got going on here. We're placing rocks first, so he's on the gonna start on the left. His ships are a little more maneuverable than mine, I think. And I've got some bombers. He's got a Hawk. We'll get into the list specifics in a minute, but I kind of want to put the rocks a little more towards my side, I think. Set. I think the music might be a little loud. Let me turn that sucker down a bit. It's more for background and to be dominating. Okay. Okay. Setting a rock there. We'll take another debris. I kind of want to spread the debris out. I don't really want to face it too terribly much, but I will if I have to. I have ways of dealing with those obstacles. Alright, so Doctor is running Wedge Antilles with Swarm Tactics, Proton Torpedoes, and Servomotor as foils. Jake Farrell, Homing Missiles. Kyle Katarn, Moldy Crow, Jin Urso, and Engine Upgrade. And Arvel Krind. So 2 A-Wings, a Hawk, and a really punishing T-65 that we have to contend with, but no matter, we will do so. Actually, I want to take the other debris. We're going to kind of put it over here. Give ourselves a little space. This gives us a nice space to maneuver in here and figure out where we are going to end up going. This little indentation. He won't be able to put anything right here. He could try to foul us up, put something in the middle here, but then we just go outside. Not terribly worried about it. There's not much we can do about it either, other than we could move this up here, and then we can block off this whole area. That's actually not a bad way to go. Give Echo a little scrum center area of denial. Set. Alright, so last time we ran this, we were running Echo, but he was a little bit different. We had stealth device on him. I've since switched that out for a collision detector. I haven't ran it yet, but I keep hearing such good things, I think I need to try it. I think it's worth it to try. So basically what that allows me to do is decloak over a bunch of obstacles. We can... oh, he's giving me a nice big area right here for my missile boys. I can decloak over obstacles, and I can, twice in a game, I can just negate it entirely. I don't roll for it, I don't take stress, nothing. Desolays! What's going on? I am gonna say that means, hey, what's up? I have no idea. But welcome, nonetheless. We're just about to get underway here. Alright, he is set. We have 3s and initiative, so we will place first. So let's see, how do I want to run these guys? Jendon is not really needing to do too terribly much. He's just getting everybody kind of set up. So we're going to set him kind of off where he can slowly come on in behind everybody. He's going to be a little bit faster than the bombers anyway, just being a large base. So he can kind of take his time and then speed up and catch up with them. Because they're going to be kind of slow. Go Ukraine! What's going on? Represent for Ukraine. All good. I know I stream at actually very EU-friendly times, but I do not speak any European languages. I mean, I would even say that my English is not proper, so there's that too. Us Americans, very, we make use of slang. How's that? Alright, back him up just a smidgen. Kind of want to slow them down. That way Jendon can kind of slowly roll on in and catch up, and we take them all together. That's it for our threes, so that would be him. Sets. Alright, so what are we running here? We got Echo, Juke, Collision Detector, Darth Vader. So, again, I'm just really wanting to test out this collision detector, see if it's what everybody's hyping it up to be. We got Colonel Jendon, an ISB slicer. Basically, I wanted to switch around. I had the gunboats before with Sieg Heil. Intently allow post it to chat. I don't know what that means. We're going to allow it auto mod. Thank you, though. Oh, I don't know. Okay, whatever. Alright, he's placing up top. So he's gonna want me, he's gonna try to make me come around on him, which is fine. But so we had gunboats last time. We switched to bombers. They're a little bit cheaper. They don't have any shields or anything. So we're just gonna have to kind of play that one out and see how that goes. That's why I kind of liked having the gunboats. A little more protection. We have dodged some crits with the shields, but we'll see. But anyways, we wanted to switch to Jendon rather than who did we have before? Jonas. Same kind of thing. We're getting rerolls from our benefactors. However, alright, time for Echo. On Echo, I think I'm going to put a little bit down here. He can kind of dance around the asteroids a little bit. Set him off at a... it doesn't seem like we can do incrementals anymore for rotation. We have to do the 15s and that's it. So it's fine. So we'll deploy it at like a 15-degree angle. Set. Alright. Alright, and then we have our bombers. So basically we're getting rerolls because he's going to allow us to take target locks, which is going to allow us to get proton torpedoes. And we can have fully modded shots from the start with a bigger boom than we had before. We were running barrage rockets. So going from 3 to 4 dice and getting crits in there and stuff. But twice in a game, Jendon allows everybody to acquire locks beyond range 3. So when we need to, we can get them round 1, and then the second time, if we find a chance, we can get it there. Set, set, set. Okay, well, may the force be with you. Alright. And we are off. And then we're running 2 bombers, like I said, instead of the gunboats. Both proton torpedoes. That's it. Don't really have any room for anything else. The Gamma Squadrons for that little bit of PS bump. It's not really going to help us here other than we won't get PS killed by his 3s. That's really it. Wedge will go last. Not much we can do about that guy. Our friendly bombers are just going to kind of slow their rolls, I think. We could go fast, actually. We could go fast, try to catch up, or at least give ourselves room to turn around. It's another thing we can do. Jendon is going to just go forward and bump. He does not require an action. It's at the start of the activation phase when we can spend our charge. So that doesn't mean anything to us. We might actually speed Jendon up a bit. Maybe go 3. I don't know if that'll clear. If it won't, whatever, we bump anyway. And we'll be good there. And not Vader. Well. Alright, an Echo is going to also kind of blast ahead with a 4, and then we'll cloak. Echo doesn't really have to commit to anything. He doesn't want to. Get my tokens out. Just easier to access on the side of the map. Set. Popping a Jendon charge. Alright, so I don't know what the charge thing is, so we're just gonna decrease charge value. Bam, down to 1. Acquiring locks for our gammas, which we need to set the IDs for. Gamma Squadron 1. And what do we want to lock, guys? GSA 2. Okay, what do we want to lock here? What needs to die? I'm assuming we want to take out Wedge. He seems to be the big boy. Kyle, he's got the turret, but I don't really think we need to worry about him too terribly much. I want to lock onto Wedge. If nothing else, it makes him need to worry about stuff. He can't just come in and fly like the wind. Alright. GSA 1, 4. And we'll go ahead and focus. Number 2, 4. And he'll focus. And Jendon 3. Nice. Look at that. Cleared. Just enough, which is fine. And he will focus. Oh, actually they don't get these, right? Yep, I'm sent. Okay. We don't need to reinforce or anything. Let's take the grid off. It is an option that I need to remember that we have. Oh, also, I need to grab a Force Chit. Second edition. Force. For Vader. For some reason it hasn't been spawning those automatically. Alright. Let's move these suckers down. He's set. Alright, R4. Echo. 4 and a cloak. Something I'm still noticing to be true with Echo, or really any Phantom, is if you're running Vader on him, It's better just to stay cloaked, man. Sometimes it's just easier that way. You don't have to worry so much about them trying to target you, because they don't really want to shoot at you when you're cloaked. You don't really need to be taking shots if you got Vader and other ways to do damage. Okay. I think we're good now. Okay. He's set. That's all she wrote for dials. So yeah, it looks like he's going to come around here. He could try to sneak through the rocks if he wants to. I think what we're going to end up doing... I think Jendon wants to go forward one more time. That, or I could do a slow bank and then hard turn after that. And dials. That there Moldy Crow, just banking up the focus. So let me see, how does that one work? Because that's new as well. If a friendly ship at range 0 to 3 would gain a focus token, it gains 1 of 8. Okay, so it works like the old Jan. Kyle, at the start of the engagement, transfer 1 focus to a friendly ship. And he can not remove up to 2 focus. So how's he starting with an extra focus? Can somebody give him one? Choose 1 friendly ship at 0 to 1. Okay, so Jake is allowing him to... Phil, what's going on? The awesome Pod Racer. We actually streamed Pod Racer on the Nintendo 64 emulator, of course, a while back. I want to say we completed all the circuits. I don't think we left anything out. But we could always go through it again sometime. I'm back from training, Phil, so we will get back to the messenger on Monday. I was setting up my overlays and stuff for Wednesday night's Edge of the Empire game. Yeah, I think Jendon was gonna do like a 2-bank. It should give him plenty of room to turn around. Could even maybe do like a 3-turn. He doesn't have a 3-turn. Yeah, let's 2-bank it. Just don't really want to get all stressed out at the moment. I mean, I got a while before he comes around for a shot, but... our bombers... I think also we'll just 2-bank. I'm going to threaten coming in, but I don't want to commit to it. And Echo... I think will just stay cloaked. Maybe do a hard turn. And then barrel roll away to give us room to maneuver next time. Yeah, let's do that. But yeah, so while I was doing that, I was waiting in the little waiting area for Vassal game, just in case something popped up, and here we are. Alright. Set. We don't have anything in the system phase right now. We're not decloaking. So, let's roll. Okay. We could try to barrel roll. Left forward as possible. It does not fit, so it fails. Okay. And alt 2, bam. There we go. Little close call there with the banks hitting. I'm not great with flying guys in formation. I really don't do it too much. That's kind of why. But I need to learn to do it better. That's for sure. I'm going to go ahead and flip this reinforce. We're going to reinforce aft. We're not getting shot at, but I mean, it's just as good as taking a focus later. Set. Alright, so when we can get Jendon in there to start jamming, that will be nice. Especially if I can jam off people's focus or other green token that Vader would otherwise take off, and then Vader just does damage. It's beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about the next Edge of the Empire game we're going to run. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be fun. I've been waiting to do this one for a while. We're going to have one new player with us. So, if you're looking to learn the system, he knows basically nothing. I sent him the books and stuff, but he's still got to figure it out in play and how things just kind of work. Set, okay, echo. 2, and then we'll barrel roll backwards. Or, shoot, we might get him in range. I don't think so, though. I think he's too far away. I can't barrel roll any closer, because if I barrel roll left, that's actually going to take us farther out. It may help us with Wedge, if Wedge speeds up with him. Because we could barrel left and forward, and that would give us better sightline on Wedge. It's a possibility. Shoot. I think we just stay where we're at and hope for the best. We will focus. Actually, you know what? No, we're gonna barrel. We're gonna barrel roll left because that's gonna open up our options next turn for our decloak. So we're gonna barrel roll left, forward as possible. Set. Yeah, so it'll be a good way to learn the system if you're unfamiliar, but you've kind of wanted to maybe look into role-playing games. At least Fantasy Flights. That'll be some fun stuff. We're still learning as well, so even though I'm the GM for it, like, there's sometimes we don't know the rules either, man. We're just flying by the seat of our pants sometimes. Jake going in for the boost. Kind of interesting. So basically when you're playing a Phantom, what it feels is right is you don't want to commit to engagements unless you know for sure there's no way they can shoot at you. If you got Vader, sometimes it's better stay cloaked the whole game. Other than those times where you know for sure they can't get you. But you can decloak, get your evade token, move, and then, which we'll probably look at doing here, and then cloak back up again. They don't really have a great way to come around on us next turn, so if we do decloak, we'll probably decloak, do like a forward 3, or a 3 bank. Yeah, I don't think a hard turn will go. Back to dials. Yeah, because Vader's not going to be close enough. That's range 3 if it's in range at all. Alright. Let me see here. Bombers. We're just going to get them turned around a bit. So, looking at... Let's do some 3 hard turns. Do that on both. They should keep their same situation from what I understand about my limited knowledge on formation flying. Just one be behind the other, kind of like they are now. And then I can change that by just moving him a little faster. The next round. Jendon is going to go next. We'll too hard him so he can start coming around. Because he'll need to clear that stress so he can jam. And Echo, like I said, will probably do a decloak, 3 bank, and see where we end up. We might cloak from there, we might barrel roll. Just kind of depends on how things are looking. We'll see where these two guys go. And that'll be that. If I stayed out here long enough, I could sucker him into this area, and this is probably a nice area for me to joust him. If I just flew back this way, turned around, flew back over here. Mostly wanting to get engaged with Echo a little bit, safely, if possible, and then bring these other guys to bear after that. After they have that moment of like, alright, do we go after Echo? Well, those torpedoes are coming. Set, 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 set. Alright, let's decloak. Decloaking. We're going to go left backward. We might have been able to hard turn. I think we'll still be safe though. So there's that. So we get rid of this, we get our focus. We probably won't have a shot, but we're going to be still flanking, so that's all good. Okay, he doesn't have any system phase stuff, so let's keep moving. We're going to move GS2 first this time. Just want to make sure everybody starts clearing out of the way. Let's see, Jake could come in, and then I would want a focus. Otherwise, I kind of want to barrel roll away. I don't think he's committing to anything, though. He just boosted for that evade. So let's go ahead and barrel roll left and backward. Left and backward as possible. And number 1. And this guy will actually go left forward to catch up. It's not bad. Let me actually just spawn. Can I just spawn the template? Side curved. I don't actually see a way to spawn that. I'm just trying to think if I have to one bank or something if I'm going to clear it. I think I will. Alright, I think I'm actually going to do the same thing, left and back as possible. Bum 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 bum. Okay. And Jendon. This goes away. He'll be stressed. And set. Alright. This is why I need to be practicing this game more. This new edition and everything, it's just... it's a lot to take in. Oh, Arvel is coming in a little bit. He's not dumb enough to boost in, I don't think. I mean, I only have my locks on Wedge, so it's not like the barrage rockets where I can just choose any old target I want. But he's got to think about what I'm doing with Echo as well, which I moved a lot farther than I thought I would. It's been some time. I'm still trying to get used to how far Echo's decloaks and everything is. I used to know him really well. It's just been some time. Practice, practice. That's what we got to do. Because that's coming up. That's less than a month now. It's November 10th. Oh, boosting in. Okay. That is fine. I'm not really worried about his 2-dice attack. The missiles are on Jake. And that is the one I'm more worried about. So if he boosts in like that, Jake has less room to come in at me. And Jake's guys need a target lock. And I can just take that damage. I don't need to let him shoot it. Not really worried about those homing missiles. They're nice at times, but they're situationally nice. Actually, well, I guess Kyle doesn't need to move his turret. He's got his primary. Okay. Move an Echo. Okay, so we're here. Nobody's going to be an arc. No real sense in doing anything too fancy, so we will just cloak up. Set. Our next move, we might actually decloak forward, and if it happens to put us over the rock, whatevs, it's fine. Probably just roll for it. I'm not going to spend a charge on that, I don't think. Mostly wanted to spend charges if, like, we're going over debris, because we want to avoid that stress. Yep, there's the bump for Jake. I thought that boost might kind of work in our favor. There is some importance also in dealing when you're flying a Phantom. You kind of want to do the cloaking rather than leaving yourself uncloaked, because you want that evade token. It's a free evade token. There's no sense. Oh, there's a shield and a stress on Wedge. Beautiful. He's gonna have a hard time getting away from the bombers. Lovely. So he's going to take a shield. The question here is, where's he going to go? I believe, if I remember correctly, his moves are... Ones and twos are all green, blue. It used to not be the two banks. Well, that kind of adds to it, but... Bad turn. Yeah, happens. Okay, well, Wedge has the first shot. He's just on a breeze, so he can shoot. I think what we're going to do is we're going to actually one-turn Echo. Probably not even going to decloak, I don't think. Set. Okay, Wedge. Okay, he's got a range 3, we are cloaked, we have an evade, and he's stressed, so no mods, so 3 dice against 5, down into 4. Okay, so 4 dice against 3, we have an evade token. We should be safe. Should be, but the green dice is why I had to stop playing Phantoms. Okay, so let's look at this. 2v4, yes. 2. Oh, he closed him. Okay. Is that on his card? Does he have him flipped? He does, okay. Alright. Hit, looking at that. Luckily, we don't need our evade token. We don't need to spend it anyway. Safe. Okay, Jake. So I'm looking here, and here's what I'm seeing. These guys are going to come down at our bombers. That part's going to happen. Wedge may or may not join them. Ooh, he might be out of range. Nope, got him. Just by a little Minoc nose hair. So if I go slow, he's going to be able to come in. He could even boost if he wanted. His S-foils are closed. But he'll probably open them up and have a big walloping shot, right? So as much as I want to shoot these torpedoes at him, he came in at enough of an angle that I didn't expect. 2v3. Safe. That it's going to actually be hard to get in there on him. I move first, so I'm thinking I actually move these guys pretty fast, trying to block Wedge up. If Wedge wants to spin around and engage Echo, we can do that. We can deal with that. It's fine. Okay, bombers. Let's see, Arvel is rolling an extra die, plus he has a focus. We're going to go back at Jake, I think, is the way to go here. The only issue with that is that the other bomber cannot shoot also at Jake. So I think we shoot at Arvel, just to kind of focus fire. 2. There's 1. We'll take it. That's all we got. So I'm thinking we jam these guys up pretty fast. I'm thinking like 3 banks. And then we focus for defense. That's fine, whatever. Alright. And actually, that guy doesn't get a shoot at all. Okay, Jendon, nothing. Alright, that's it for me. So, if we spin around with some left, also want to clear the way out for Jendon, who, oh man, he can't jam because he's stressed. Could do a 2 forward, that's the fastest we can go. Gotta be range 1. 2v3, nice. This is on which guy? Oh, same guy. Of course. And then we are rolling 3, right? Does not show me on their thing. I need to look at their card. Yes, 2 dice, so 3 for range. Hiya! Set. Bloodless. Alright. Well, less than exciting. So Jendon won't be jamming. So with that being the case, I actually think he should go slow. Totally fine to move his arc with a 1 bank. So my thought is to move these guys at 3 bank. That's going to put them where? That's going to put them kind of where his range 1 ends right now. That's out. And facing vertically. So if he goes a little too fast, thinking that I'm going to try to stay back and use my torps, I think that's probably the way to go. We'll cause some bumping mayhem, and hopefully we'll get some shots on wedge, maybe? Maybe. And then Jendon will bank up, reinforce the front, and pray. Alright. Sounds like a plan. Echo. Echo's a little bit tougher. If we decloak, we've got to negotiate around that asteroid. We could probably decloak out our front with collision detector, and we may or may not hit that rock. I don't think so, though. And then if we do something simple, a 1 hard turn wouldn't be bad. Then we could even barrel roll out of the way. We'll have to contend with Kyle's turret, maybe, but I'm not really concerned about that. It's a 2 dice shot. He'll have a focus, maybe a target lock if he doesn't bump his own guys. But we're kind of hoping to jam everybody up in there. He's got a narrow pathway. So that's kind of my idea. 2 bank out the front, be facing kind of this way. A 1 hard turn wouldn't be bad either. We could try to swing around behind wedge. If nothing else, we'll have a shot on somebody. Wedge can't really spin around on us. And then we can decide on a barrel roll if we want to after that. Sounds good. Sounds good. We'll have to find out if it is good momentarily. The other option would be we do 2 bank out the front and then we do a 1 bank. On that one, I think we will probably have to do a barrel roll some direction, and if he swings around on us, that could be bad. If it looks to be that Echo's going to be taking shots, depending on like if he brings all his guys around, we'll just cloak up and call it a wrap. But I'm imagining that he's going to think that we're going to try to fire these torpedoes, which would be nice. I just don't think it's the call to make. So that would be, I would choose to go slower with those bombers, thinking he might come around on Echo, which he may do. He did kind of turn towards them, but he had to fit through that funnel as well, so that could have been why he did that instead of coming around on Echo. But yeah, I think we'll be alright. I think we'll be alright. I'm really only worried about wedge as far as Echo taking shots. The homing missile's not great, but you can just take a damage. sucks, but it's better than letting him roll 4 dice. Okay. I believe I am set. I'll back up the music while I'm thinking about it. Alright. And if I think I'm taking a lot of shots as well, there's nothing to Vader, I probably won't even do the damage with Vader. I'll either want to take off a green token. The hard part, it's his choice on that part. I might just save Vader for defense as well. It's all going to be positioning where that 2 bank ends up. I think I'm going to be safe though. The other thing I could do, I guess, with Echo, I have the collision detector. I could decloak out the right and like backwards or something, and then come up that way with everybody. It's a thought. I don't really like it very much though, but it is something I could do. The main reason I don't really want to, I mean, I'll be spending the charge probably, which is fine. I have 2 of them. Just think it's going to put me in kind of a worse spot. Okay, decloak. I'm going to go at the front. And we fit. Nice. And I kind of like that positioning for where we're going to end up. Let me take my evade. Okay, bomber number 2 first. Because he's going to get the farthest in. And we will focus. Bomber number 1. Also going 3, and he will focus. I might have a shot on Wedge, we will see. And Jendon, 1 bank, lose the stress. And shoot, do we reinforce? What are our options here? We can reinforce, we can coordinate. We can't coordinate Echo, he's too far out. I might have thought about that. Maybe like a barrel roll or something. But we will reinforce. I kind of want him to shoot at Jendon is the thing. So focus would be good for his attack. I'd rather have him shoot at Jendon than my bombers or anything else. So I think we're going to actually focus. If he punishes me for it, I mean, it's Jendon, I'm not worried too much. Set. I don't know if that's the right call, but it's the one we're making. That's why we're here, we're practicing. And I don't think we actually got far enough. Wedge is going to clear if he boosts, or if he goes in at him with a 1 or a 2. Now the A-wings should cause some bumpage. The Hawk, maybe that will help us with him as well. That will all be good. Hawk still has his focus from the Moldy Grow title, but it's fine. ultimately. If Wedge only did like a 1 speed move, there's a possibility we get a torp shot anyway. It looks like the debris won't get him a second time. That would have been beautiful if it did. Okay, there's our first bump, and that might be what gets Wedge if Wedge tried to go in too fast. Arvel does get to shoot when he bumps, right? Is that his ability? Yeah, can perform attacks at range 0, so that part is like, oh. If he would fail an action by boost or overlapping, he can resolve it. Okay, he doesn't worry about that. Kyle's next. Boom! Just making everybody jam up in there. Should be good. We might take some heat, but it's going to be minimal. As minimal as it can be anyway, with everybody not being super tokened up. Really, I'm mostly worried about that front bomber. Everybody can shoot him. Okay, set. Let's see where Echo ends up. 1. So I like Echo's positioning as far as Wedge goes. I don't really know what Wedge might do to try to get out of it. He could potentially maybe turn enough that he can boost out of there. But I can start damaging some other guys, so we're going to focus. Not worried too much about shots coming in. Kyle could shoot at me. Probably range 2 with his turret. That isn't great, but it's just damage. It's not like an ion turret or anything. It's still only 2 dice. Focus, but you know, not terrible. I think we're set. Let's do it. I could try to take away one of his focus tokens. Meh, you know. I'm trying to think where my rule books are. I think they're up in this bag. I haven't read it through as thoroughly. Look here. Feldher, great brand as far as protecting your stuff. It's great. You get these foam inserts, you put everything in there, organize as you please. Oh, Jake actually managed to squeeze in a 4-3. That's interesting. What's nice about that is that he won't be shooting our lead bomber there. So that takes a little bit of heat off him as far as hopefully maybe he lives. Okay, let me see. Jam. Actions. Boost. Fix evade. Not really, it might not be in this one. It might be in the reference. Oh, there it is, jam. Okay. Range 1 all around, is that right? Choose a ship at range 1, assigns a jam token. Okay. Alright. And then hopefully the slicers will keep Wedge jammed up. If need be. Barrel rolled, so he's going to give somebody a focus. Right? That's how that works. Booster barrel roll. Yes. Range 0-1, so you can't give it to Wedge. That part's nice. So I'm hoping to take Wedge's crap away. Wedge does have swarm tactics, so somebody gets to go before. Meh. Wedge to bank. He should bump. Right? No, he's going right. He's actually trying to bail out. He does hit the debris again. Roll it. It's blank, but that's fine. The main thing is he's stressed right in front of Echo. It's beautiful. Mwah. I'll take it. Ooh. That's gonna hurt him. GS 1 might even have a torpedo shot. Target lock focus. I like it. The next round, I think they're gonna bail out either this way or that way. We'll see what happens with the combat. I don't want to determine that just yet. And then he'll come in and jam it up. Just try to keep Wedge on his toesies. Forward one, you're still stressed. There it is. Like I said, a lot of things to like decipher and remember having the new edition. Actually very rare for X-Wing players really to be bad-mannered and trying to get away with stuff. Usually it's just they forget. I forget a lot. Actually a lot of good sportsmanship in this game. So one of the reasons I really like it. Set, okay. Wedge, no shot. So it's gonna go to, if he's swarm tacticsing anybody. Okay, Vader on. Let's see who our targets are. So we could damage Wedge right out the gate. Passing a focus to Wedge. Well, I have initiative. We would Vader on to... Okay. So, what am I worried about here? I don't think the bomber's gonna die. I could take their focus away if I did, but I don't. Vader Wedge before he gets token. And we will flip my little Vader charge. Bam. So he's out of shields, so any crits are going to be lovely. Hopefully I can take him down. Between Echo and the bomber having a torpedo shot, hopefully we'll be okay. No, because Kyle's ability is at the start of engagement. Well, so is Vader's. So I believe at the start of engagement would be still who has initiative as far as whose stuff resolves first. I'm not I mean, it's still kind of good for him. In my circumstance, I would actually prefer to get rid of his evade token. because my attacks coming in are gonna be one shield. Okay. Alright, so swarm tactics, if he wants to. Echo shot, okay. Alright, on wedge. So we are rolling 4 dice, range 1. Oh, that feels so nice to say. 4 dice again. Should be 5, but I'll take 4. Alright, rolling 4. No rerolls or anything. We might take a shot from Kyle. Not super worried about it. Chances are he's going to try to take out this bomber. But he might not. We're going to spend it. Basically, most of the time, I would say, unless you need to run the risk, you juke. So he's going to take a 1. But see, having that evade token actually kind of works out for him. It's evading the same amount of damage, but 1 hit, okay. Jake gets to go. But basically, I rolled an eyeball. If I save it for my 1 defensive roll that I'm going to make, I might not roll an eyeball. And then it's wasted. So I might as well try to get wedge while I have this opportunity, really nice opportunity to kill him. I need to just take it. Range 2, obstructed, I get 2 dice. Money in the bank. Probably won't spend the evade even if I roll 2 focus results. Oh, not a problem anyway. Okay, so it will be down to my 3s then. Let's see. Arvel gets to shoot at range 0, but I do not, right? You can perform. Because Zeb, I believe, is different. Zeb, I think both people get to attack. Alright, let me do... I'm going to do GSA 1 first. Okay, on wedge. On wedge. Proton. Let me spend the charge on GSP 1. So we get to roll our 4 dice. Bam. Spend our focus. And we're done. The nice part here is that we don't have to spend our target lock on munitions now. Set. Oh, this goes to crit. Blank and evade, so we'll take 3, which is all he's got left anyway. Good to go. Ba-da-ba-da. Wasn't too worried about spending his focus because these guys are probably going to shoot number 2, so I don't really need it. Also, it's guaranteed rather than if I had spent my target lock. I could have spent the target lock just because if Wedge dies, I don't need it anymore. Power regulator. What was that one? These are all new too. Before you engage, gain an ion token. Ooh. That sucks too. And while you defend, okay, structural, same thing as it was before, but now you can repair it. Was it that one or a different one that you couldn't repair last edition? It was something nasty like that. Alright. So now we're shooting at Kyle, which I would argue is the next big target anyway. On Kyle. Rolling 3 dice with focus. No focus results, so we won't spend it. Can't spend it, actually. Set. And there's the evade. Alright, so I'm going to bug out probably to the left here. And Jendon. Range 3 on Kyle or range 2 on one of these boys. Arvil's rolling 3 dice with a focus. Kyle will be rolling 3 dice with a focus, so I might as well go on Kyle again. Like I said, with his turret, he's probably the next one that I'd like to take down. He's also the only one with 3 dice shots other than range 1. He's not super slippery like an A-Wing, but I'm confident that I can knock out the A-Wings as we go. No focus, so I can't spend it there. Set. And there's his evades. Nice. Alright, so now we see what he wants to do with Echo. I'm not going to spend my evade token. I'd rather cloak. Much rather cloak. He's going to go after one of these bombers anyway. Probably his lead one. GSA 2, which is the one in front. Ooh, nice roll. Rolling 2. 2 evades, so 1 crit. A nice roll on our part too, I'll take that. What's it? Damage sensor array cannot perform actions except for focus or damage cards. And it's an action repair. Take away 1 hole. There we go. Arvil, probably going to go on GSA 2 as well. So next round I need to get that out of there. Take that off. GSA 1, if I can, will target a target lock. Shouldn't be a problem. So I think for right now, Echo is pretty much just going to stay cloaked the whole time. I don't need to punch through a bunch of damage. I just need a Vader. Okay, Arvil back onto 2. Rolling 2 dice. Ah, come on, paint. Where are you at? Still, much better round for us than it was for him. Blinded Pilot, when attacking, cannot modify except for Force, which he does not have. That's fine. I'll take that as well. Could be worse. Blinded used to be the worst out there, now not so much. Let it come off, I can't see it as well. There we go. Dials. Okay, so he's gonna cloak up, take their stuff off. That's it. Okay. All right. So we'll be trying to clear out this area first. I think he's just gonna stay cloaked. We'll see. Cloaked with focus better than if I decloak, get my evade, and then use my action to cloak. So that's kind of why I'm thinking to stay cloaked. I would like to go after Kyle. It's not essential. I'll kind of take whoever's in front of me, especially since nobody's damaged yet. So let's see here what we want to do. I think we will. Oof. We're gonna stay cloaked here. Bomber number 1, 3 bank. Get out of here. Bomber number 2. He's I don't need to keep them in formation, so he's actually going to go this way. Probably also 3-bank. Should clear that debris. Just the other direction. Split up a little bit, have him make some choices. Jendon is going to kind of try to sneak on in here with a 1-bank. I think that's the right call. Try to jam things up. He can speed out if he wants, whatever, you know, not a big deal. A Hawk will have a hard time getting out of here with Jendon in the way. Echo, I think we're gonna just decloak probably up this way, and then a 1 turn or something. 1 or 2 turn. Probably just a 1, play it safe. While I'm not too worried about anybody in particular, I don't want to do anything stupid. That being said, if I came out this way, because I'm going to try to jam with Jendon, so he shouldn't be able to lock me. So if I decloak out this side, and then like a 1-bank, it could be good. And he won't be able to back himself up too terribly much, I don't think. That's actually not bad. Let's do that. So that'll be a 1-bank to the left. Basically, it'll move me down here, but it'll keep my arc pretty much the same. Set. Decloaking. So we're going right and backward. We can fit all the way back, which is nice. That looks like it's going to give us a nice arc right there. Okay, let's do number 2 first. Really shouldn't matter. I don't think anybody's going to be bumping each other, but just cause. Okay, he's going to flip sensor array. And number 1. He's going to target lock Kyle. And Jendon. Jam. Arvel, or no, Kyle? Trying to think where Echo's gonna be at, if he can Vader or not. He's doing a 1-bank. He's gonna be up here. He could probably Vader Kyle. We're gonna jam Arvel though, because he does not have the he doesn't have the homing missiles. What I'm thinking. Jam Jake? Or jam Kyle and just take off that focus. Jam Kyle. He's the one I'm mostly worried about with that turret, so... Makes him remove that focus, and hopefully we'll get some bumps in here. He might do like a 1 forward and fit. Set. I'm hoping Arvel's gonna bump, so jamming him... I mean, I've got ISB slicers, so it would stick around till the next round. but I'm not super worried about it. Okay, there's that bump. So he shouldn't be able to shoot at Echo. Echo might get a shot on him. I might have to barrel roll, we'll see. But just stopping him up and stuff. Stopping Kyle from getting his shenanigans. Actually, ooh, look at that. Fits that little one bank in there. We'll see. From where we're sitting, I might just go after Arvel instead of barrel rolling up to get Kyle. See what he does, though. Taking a focus. He's set. Echo. Let's see what this looks like here. Alright, so if I barrel roll up, that's going to be definitely a range 1 primary shot. It might be anyway right now. It's hard to tell. I'm trying to, with my eyes, to put Jendon over here. I mean, he's a little bit bigger than that debris, I want to say, but there is a little gap between Kyle and that debris, so we'll call it the same, and then a half a ship base length for range 1. Also, if I barrel roll over, I may or may not get a shot on Kyle. If I don't, I can't Vader Kyle. That'll stink. But right now, as it stands, Kyle's going to have a 3 dice on 3 dice, and I'll have evade focus. If I was cloaked, I'd probably just barrel roll over and try to Vader, but we're going to stay here and try to go after Arvel a little bit, since he's tokenless. Sets. Not super worried about Kyle in general. Little sloop action, which is fine. Arvel gets a shoot at Jendon, but again, I'm not super worried about Jendon, really. Oh, don't forget your little friend. He is set, so, actually, Echo goes first. Start of engagement, we will Vader on Arvel. Takes a shield down and attack Arvel. Rolling 3 dice. I think I save my focus. Not much I can do about it. I can juke him, so if it was for the kill, I would probably just go all out for it. I don't know that I'm gonna have a focus result, but I'll have 3 dice. Yeah, I showed that one. The hard part, right? I have it right now. Do I wait to see if I roll paint later? Nobody else is gonna shoot Arvel, so there's no reason he'll die this round. I think we save it. We'll just be set. Again, we're ahead, so we don't need to take risks. You only really want to take risks if you're behind. And a little bit of nice 2 damage on him. But, hey, we got his shields out. That's fine. Okay, Jake is next. Range 2 into Jendon. No tokens. Okay. We could evade it. But even if we don't, just shield. One die, shield, one shield. Okay, so now we have Jendon on Kyle. 4 dice because he's a big bruiser. We could shoot backwards at Jake, but I'd rather not. Four dice. Boom! Not so much. Set. Mostly here, if we can... Nope. I was thinking if we can get him to spend his focus, that would be worth it, but... You're up. 3-1 on the canal. Ooh. No mods, right? Set, okay. 1 die, blank again. 2 shields. Kyle's probably thinking right now, man, I should have moved my turret over. The thing to remember also with turrets and cannons now is they get the extra die. Shooting at GSA 1. I'm not scared of you. Okay, spinning the focus. There it is. Rolling 2. I'll take 1. 1 hole. Overall, we did 2 damage. He did 3, 4. But he has less health than we do, so you can kind of extrapolate that to mean that we did more. We're going to go ahead and cloak and move this focus down. At the end of the round, if you have the option, I would say, unless there's some weird, extravagant circumstance, pretty much always cloak, man. Just the way to go. Okay, so he's doing pretty good, leading with Arvel, doing the bumps with Arvel, so that way everybody can still shoot, including Arvel, because he's a jerk. Let's see. I think what we do here is I'm going to bring GSA 2 around, acquire a lock on Kyle, and bring these guys to bear. The interesting part here is that I probably can't coordinate. Maybe I make it around that debris, but I don't think so. If I could, it'd be great to coordinate them and focus, but there's nowhere I don't think I can go. So we're going to move GSA 1. I think we're just going to K-turn him. Oh, 5K. We're going to bring Echo. We're going to bring him up here. And then... Bring him up here. He'll be pointed kind of off that direction, and then maybe like 3 bank. I could also decloak down this way and maybe do a 1 bank to keep going on Kyle. The A-Wings could come in. It's a possibility. Jake does have his missile. If I went backwards, I got that rock to contend with, it, which I can ignore. We can go bank here. Hard turn. It's a thing I could do. Should keep me safe from most of the other stuff. Bank here kind of points me down. Hard turn might get me shots on Jake. I kind of either want to shoot Kyle or Arvel. Arvel because I've got damage on him, and Kyle because he's my target of choice at the moment. I'm thinking that if I decloak this way, be pointed kind of this direction, one hard turn, and get in Kyle's path there. That's probably the best thing to do for Echo. Keeps him the safest, I think. Alright, so number 2. It's gonna do a 2-turn. Jendon. And the Colonel's stressed. Stressed from what? Does he have something that stresses me? I don't think so. From jamming? Jamming doesn't stress you. Oh, it's a red action. That's right. That's right. Oh, that's right. I totally forgot about that. It's fine. We're pretty much doing a blue and okay. Without them having the actions on the ship. Okay, so it's fine. I was pretty much gonna one bank anyway. I think what that's gonna probably end up doing is shoot. I think we're gonna bump if we do that though. If we 2-bank him, he'll be up here. Actually, you know what? That's not awful. I could 1-bank this way and just bump and stay exactly where I'm at pretty much. If I take more shots from Arvel and Jake, whatever. Not super bad. So I'll just 1 straight bump, move back where I'm at. Okay. We still won't get an action, but that's fine. Set decloak. Left backward. Oh, the other thing is that I was thinking about was when I decloak and hard turn, having somebody in the way. Jen might get more in the way than is beneficial. But that's fine. I'm good with it. Alright, set the decloak, left backwards, side curved, left backward. Okay. Evade. Yeah, so pretty much what I'm worried about is Kyle, sorry, coming up this way, and I'll bump. But I'm not super worried about it. Not enough that I'm going to do anything to change what I'm doing. Okay, 5k. Control U. Stress. But I still have my lock, so I can shoot my torp if I feel like it. GSA 2. Okay, lock Kyle. Just verify it's totally in range. Lock in Kyle. And Jendon 1. Resolve. Hey, look, right back where I was. Okay. But I gotta clear the stress for now. Set. Alright. Let's see what happens here. The other thing, too, is with Vader's ability, even if I bump Kyle, I can still Vader him, because it's range 0 to 2. Things to keep in mind. Hard right 3. Gonna boost. That's what I would assume. A boost. He still won't have me in arc. Not worried about it. Pretty sure Kyle's gonna bank up and cause a collision. If he goes straight, he'll probably get stressed. That's what I'm thinking that. Bum, bum, dum, dum. But he can't go too fast because he'll bump Echo that way, and then he won't be able to go anywhere. Bank right 3. Bump Echo, not go anywhere. There you go. Back that thing up. And he won't have his focus. That's nice. Jake is too far away to give it to, so I might very well proton that guy. I very well may. But it means Echo will not be getting a shot on him. There's a very small chance I get his back corner for Vader, but it's not a huge chance. Set. Proton probably won't kill him. It would take some fancy crit work to do that. Well, not super fancy, but you'd have to roll like nothing and get a direct hit. Jake taking that stress. No damage though. It's fine. What this will also help is now this place is nice and cleared out for Jendon to try to sneak through. We'll see about that though. Alright. We are set, ready to go. Echo cannot do Vader. Or wait, it is 0, right? So, but it has to be in firing arc, and it is not. Okay. And Jake is not either. So now we are to Jake. Yep. On the cannel. Rolling 1. There it is. 1 shield. I'll take it. That's all I was really praying for. Just don't crit me. Don't do it. Okay. My 3s. Let's go with the Colonel first. On Kyle. See if we do anything. That'll help determine if I want a proton or not. Because that'll be his last proton torpedo. Until I reload. Set. If I can kill him, I might use it. Ooh, wish you had a focus, buddy. Sorry. Sorry. 2 shields. We're gonna proton this dude. Proton. Flip that last charge, Aru. Something to consider if he does shoot me with Arvel and I need it, I can spend Vader's Force Charge. Kyle, rolling 4 dice. Bam! Okay, we're gonna spend that lock. Re-roll. Bam! Ooh, and Proton sets to crit. Set. Let's do it. Yeah. Kyle down. Totally worth it. Kyle does get a shoot though. Pop, pop, bam. I mean, you don't really need to do all this. You should know your targets. You got him, you got him. Range 3, range 2. Nice. So he's looking for the primary because it gets him that extra die. Spent 12 points on it, you should use it. 3 versus 2, here we go. Yeah. Evaded. It's still, always shoot, man. If you have a chance, there's no reason to skip a shot. Even, what was it, back in the day, when it was, what was it, Dengar. Dengar, a lot of people skip their shot. That one's a little bit different, because of his ability, but usually you need to smash him. So unless you're really worried about it, like situationally, like you're low health or something like that, you kind of just want to shoot him, man. Work him over. This is 2v2 on Echo. 2. We'll spend Vader's charge. Force. So we set that to an evade, and I will just take the 1 shield because I want a cloak. Hang on a second. Okay, that's the junior hires. I just have to be on the lookout. It's a earlier release day for my 6-year-old. Oh, wait, he's not cloaked yet. Not the end of the round. I'm done, so Arvel's done. No, that's everybody. Okay. Yeah, end of the round. Okay. What do we want to do here? Let me take my target locks back. So, here's what we want to do. I know. We're going to want to do some shenanigans. Okay, so our reload on these bombers is red. That's another reason I wanted the gunboats first. It's because the reload was white. Spend the evade. I didn't spend the evade. So what I can do here is if Jendon clears, big if, I don't think he will, but I could coordinate the red reload and do a blue to clear it. But I don't think we're going to be able to do that. Zoom in here. I don't even think a 1 bank would quite do it, because our tail end was going to nick this, because a 1 is probably going to end like there-ish, and our tail end's going to go. It is going to go. So, I got my tail gun as well. What I'm kind of thinking here is that I might just stop. I don't know though. Let's go ahead and do... Right now I can't coordinate anything actually. One, I don't think I'm going to clear. Two, he's got red. So we are going to get him out of there. Let's see, Echo. What do I want to do with you, sir? Echo will probably decloak. If we decloak left and back, right turn, not going to be enough for us, I don't think. If we would decloak this way, we'll be facing, kind of facing Jendon, I guess. That could do something. It's possible. Maybe like one bank? One bank, something on Echo. I don't use all that much, actually. Jendon. We're gonna one bank him. Actually, if I go straight, I may be able to shoot at Arvel. Maybe not. See. If I one bank towards Arvel, I can definitely shoot at him. That might be good. Just say 1, 2 bank to the left, probably barrel roll up just to get away from these guys. We'll see. It depends on where we're at for what's his face? This debris. I couldn't think of the word for some reason. Alright, GSP2. He's gonna 3 hard turn first before GSA1 does anything. He can't... Actually, he cannot mod anything except for Force, which he doesn't have, until he repairs Blinded Pilot. So actually, he needs to slow it down. I was going to come in hard, but I don't think that's actually going to work out. So we're going to one-bank him. Just slow their rolls up. Slow everybody down. Set. Decloaking. Here's the only other caveat is whatever Jake does, I may actually not decloak and bank the other way. Ooh. I'm going to go first, so I'm not going to know what he does. I'm gonna decloak it. I think we'll be alright. Side curved to right and backward. Looks good. We're actually gonna go to the rear. Okay, and I think that's it. Okay, got our focus or our evade token. Move this out of the way. GSA 1. Take this stinky thing off. Do I get a lock now or later? Look here. What does our dial look like for blues? 3, which may or may not get us past that debris. I don't think it will. Let's That's true. We don't have to worry about our locks while Jendon's alive. We'll lock on Jake though. Should be in range. Lock. Ah, we can't lock anything. Fail. Bummer. Not in range. Alright. Bank. So that one was bad. That was bad. We should have just reloaded. Or barrel rolled away. Either way, we didn't do it. Flipping blinded. Jendon. Nothing. Stress. Okay. And thinking he's going to be right there. That's going to be an issue with our bank. Set. Oops. These three are done. Okay, got the block there. That should be good for us. We won't be able to Vader or anything Arvel because our arc's going to turn a little bit. Hopefully we can get Jake. Let's see, he's going to be rolling 3 dice. We're going to be just evaded. Actually, we might be out of his arc. Set. Can't do anything. We might be safe, actually. We're not actually connected with him, so he can't shoot us. Alright, let's move this back over with our other guys. Ooh, Vader. What's up, buddy? He could barrel roll away. That's a thing he could do. Could barrel roll closer to give him a focus if he thinks he's got a shot, but I don't think he does. But barrel roll will give Jake a range 1, and if Arvel had arc, which I don't think he does, we'll give him range 1. It's kind of a nice way to go. Yep, there it is. Okay, and Jake has to give it to another or himself. Or both. Jake Farrell. Where's his card at? After you choose a friendly ship... Nope, he can do it himself. Okay, so we will Vader Jake. Vader on Jake. Oh, what you gonna do? Could take the damage and keep the focus. It's not a bad way to go, it's just you don't know what you're gonna roll, man. But you do know if you roll an evade, it's going to be a focus. Okay, he took the damage. Keeping the focus. That's actually probably the right decision. He doesn't worry about dying. I mean, Echo could kill him, but... Okay. On Jake. Better off keeping it, I think. I agree. Unless you blank out, you're going to want it. On defense at the very least. 4 dice. That's it. Set. If we can at least get him to spend it on defense, I don't mind. Juke. Juke. And he burned it on defense. So good call on his part. I think that's the right decision to make. but either way we got a damage through because of Vader, so I'm satisfied with it. All his shields. Oh, he has one shield left. Arvel's got none. We're looking pretty squared away. GSP-2 has both his torpedoes left. Hasn't used any. And he's set up to come in and lock. (3v2) on Echo. There's a crit there, but I have a shield left, so please roll at least one evade. Yeah! No evade. I think... Hang on a second, let me see where this... let me ghost this thing. Control G. Does it not disappear anymore? Apparently not. What is the shape of this thing? I think it's going this way. I think we're going to be safe from it. I don't think we're going to hit it. Don't want that crit. I'll spend the evade. And we'll worry about it next time, because he's not going to be able to swing around on us too easily. Yeah, I knew Arvel was out. Okay, we get to shoot first anyway. Arvel. 3 dice, no, 4 dice, range 1. Ha! Well, could be worse. Set. Come on, baby. Alright, taking 1. So if we could even just Vader on Arvel, we squared away. It's a dangerous spot to be for him. Let's see here. What do we want to do? Yeah, buddy. Yes. 4-year-old's nap is up. It's been a long game. The girl should have 0 shields. That's correct. I bet you did.
Yeah.
I bet you didn't sleep at all. Okay, GSP-1.
Daddy, can I play a game when you're done with this?
We'll see, buddy. Because, Caleb will be back soon.
Okay. Are we not fair that he didn't get play a game?
No, I just don't want to figure out a plan until everything's ready to go.
Yeah.
Alright.
I only get a... And Daddy.
What's up, buddy?
Daddy, one time
Okay, so
on
GSP-1.
the iPad, Daddy Plan said,
Just gonna want to bank away,
Daddy
reload.
lead to trouble.
Oh, really?
And that was really good.
One bank and reload. It's probably pretty good. And that'll clear the way for GSP-2, GSA-2, to 3 hard turn, or 3 bank. Acquire that lock. 3 hard turn would probably get me closer to Jake. Should put me kind of where GSA-1 is. That should be close enough. I already misjudged that once, though. Let's see here. So 3 hard turn to the left. Echo. Jendon's gonna just go straight 2. If he can shoot at the back, he'll shoot at the back. Otherwise, coordinate. Um, uh, Probably coordinate something to Echo, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see the lay of the land here shortly. Coordinate a cloak to Echo would be good, because I'm about to 4K with Echo, I think. Does Echo only have a 4? No, he has a 3. I go before Jake, and I don't think a 3 is going to fit. I have to 4. Set. Set as well. Okay. No decloak, so we're just gonna go. GSA 1. Reload. Get a charge back. It is red, so he gets stressed. GSA 2. Alright, let me look here. That should work. We're gonna lock on Jake. On Jake. It's GSA 2. Jendon. 2 forward. He's going to coordinate a cloak. Coordinate cloak to Echo. Which is white. Okay, set. He may or may not be taking shots. We'll see. Arville, 2 hard turn. Should clear. Should clear. The booster, probably a barrel roll out of the way is better as far as Jendon's arc is concerned. Oh, you know what I should have done though? I should have coordinated an evade to Echo. I was thinking I wanted him to be cloaked, but if I had coordinated an evade to Echo, I could have cloaked later, shot, juked, all that. That's what I should have done. It's what I should have done. Let me open this window up. Where does this thing open? Oh, it's one of those twisty weird things. There's the barrel roll. I might have a shot, but I don't know. I don't think so. It's hard to tell because they don't have this painted on. This rear arc. And that actually might have helped me get a shot. So he's stressed and he bumped. Okay. That's fine. Set. Echo. 4K. I thought it was... Oh, Control Alt 4. Right? Yeah, there it is. Stress. Actually, let me read his sets. Yeah, because if I had done the evade, even though I'd be stressed, which is kind of where my head was at, and I wasn't thinking about it either. So there's that. Hard left 1. He's gonna boost and get out of there, which is fine. When I switch the evade for the cloak, it's just gaining a token. It's not doing the cloak action. The only time you have to worry about the action is at the beginning. So if I was stressed at the beginning of the round and decloaked, I wouldn't actually get the evade. So yeah, I messed up there. I should have done it the other way. Set. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Vader. On Jake. Just because we can, mostly. Can't shoot him. This guy's out of range. This guy is out of range. Yep. Marvel. Only shooter here. I got 4 health, I should be okay. He's not modded. On number 2. Rolling it, taking it. 1 hit. Okay, so that's that turn. So now it's just the chase is on. Echo. I think Echo probably cloaks left and back. Does a 1 bank. Just trying to cover area now. Jendon is going to 2 hard turn. GSA 1 needs to do a blue, so he'll 2 bank. GSA 2 just again trying to get in on Jake, so we will do probably a 2 bank, maybe a 3 bank just to get some speed going to the right. So we're trying to leave his options closed as much as possible. Jendon will be covering this area. GSA will be covering. Oh, this is yours. There you go. GSA will come down. He'll be covering this area. I might even barrel roll him. And then Echo will come down and he'll cover this whole area. So we should have a nice little kill box for Jake. Actually, so like right now, right, when I decloak, I'm not actually going to have the ability to get the evade token, but I think I'm fine with it. That being said, I think I need to do a blue. So I'm going to decloak this way, 2. And then I can barrel roll if needed. The other thing I can do is go up after Arvel. Set. Oh, actually, you know what? Why even monkey with it? Why even bother? If I just do a 1 hard turn, that's gonna cover a lot of distance there, or a 2 hard turn. I can just evade as my action, I guess. Okay. Well, he's not stressed, that's the main thing. If I decloak out the front, he won't move before I go. Alright, let's go with what I had. Decloaking. Left back, or side curved, sorry. Left backward. 1, 2, 3. Still stressed, so I don't get my token because it's an action. Might have wanted to just do a 2 straight. I don't know. Let's see. Just say 1. 2 bank. Removes that stress. We're going to focus up. Arvel could cut in. If he does, whatever. Not too worried about that little bomber. If he dies, he dies. GSA 2. Bank right 3. If I could, I'd barrel roll over, but I don't have enough room. So we're just going to focus. And Jendon 2 gets his stress. Set. I'm thinking I should have done a 2 straight. But what are you going to do? Arvel, right 1 bank, yep. Okay, it's fine. Not super worried about Arvel, it's just, you know, mostly trying to pigeonhole Jake right now. Okay, he's set Echo. Doing a 2. And that clears the stress. Do we barrel roll or do we evade? We don't want to take risks. And with that being said, I think taking the evade is better so we can cloak up. Or we just straight cloak. But just in case he goes this way, we want to have a shot, so set. Chances are he's going to be trying to get out of here, which is fine. He's not going to be able to evade everybody for too long. For one, I might even pop Jendon just to get him a lock. He can come down. Yep, there he goes. He's going to go right down here. Or no, he's going right. So he's going to actually hit... Bam! It might be range 2. It'd be beautiful if it was. Take that auto damage. But we got a torpedo. Okay. Vader. Nope, range 3. No Vader. Poop. On Jake. But he's no tokens, so rolling 3. And nothing. Great. Way to go, Echo. Oh, wait. Oh, actually, hang on. We can use Vader to flip that to a hit. Vader's force. Set. Juke. Come on, baby. Alright, don't need it. There's a hit. Bam. That was a... Almost didn't think about that. Okay, and torpedo. Proton. GSP2. Flip a charge. 4 dice. Hiya! Reroll this one. Hiya! Spend that focus and set to crit. 2. Hang on just a second. Where's my mute switch? Alright, somebody's at the door. What we have here, okay. This game. GSP 1. I'll spend it.
We want to jump on the trampoline. My favorite blankie! Daddy, you want to jump on the trampoline with us?
Not right now. Still got some work to do after this.
I'm taking a nap.
You're gonna take a nap? I doubt that. Oh, he left. Doctor left. Looking for another game. Alright, well, a little anticlimactic because I had to go to the door real quick. But that felt pretty good, I gotta say. Couple tricks that I forgot that I could do, but I mean, I think that this feels better than doing the gunboats, I think. The protons are definitely stronger. Like, I was punching through A-wings, man. A-wings. It's pretty good. So, I'm going to go over to my buddy Todd's house, try it a little more on the actual table tonight. But it was good to get a game in. Thanks for joining us. Doctor, thank you for the game. I'm actually going to message him here in just a second because I feel kind of rude because he left when I was out of the room. But anyways, I need to be doing a little bit more of this. We're also playing through the Messenger for our retro games that we normally stream during the week. So we'll probably kind of go back and forth a little bit. If I can get online and find a Vassal game, I probably will do so. But if not, at stream times, then I will probably hit up some more Messenger, because that game is pretty cool. Alright guys, take it easy, and we'll catch you guys next time. Yeah, sweet. Good win, everybody, good win, good win.